What if I told you that the secret to dominating on the football pitch does not come from a footballer at all, but it actually comes from one of the greatest American athletes of all time? Now, you may be thinking of Cristiano Ronaldo or Lionel Messi when you picture elite mental performance. But hold on, because today we are going to dive into what you can learn from the NFL's GOAT, Tom Brady. Yes, the quarterback. Stick with me, because Brady's approach to mental preparation can unlock a level of focus that could completely transform your game. Now, before we dive in, my name is Bowden. I'm a mental performance coach to professional football players, mainly at Premier League and Championship level, and I'm also the best-selling author of the book, Use Your Brain, Raise Your Game. And today, I'm going to break down how you can apply Tom Brady's winning mindset to your football performance. And trust me, this is not just theory. These are strategies that you can start using right now. Now, Tom Brady didn't just throw a football better than anyone else. What really made him legendary was his mental approach. And the great thing about Brady's approach is his strategies translate perfectly to football. Now, you're probably thinking, how is an American football quarterback relevant to my game? Well, it's not going to be about the sport itself. It's about what happens inside your head. Now, Brady said it best when he said, if you don't believe in yourself, why should anyone else? But that belief does not magically appear. It is built. And here is where Brady's mental toolkit comes into play. And we'll break it down now with 3 strategies from Brady's game that can elevate yours. And the first one is visualization. So you train your mind before the game starts. And picture this: Tom Brady sitting in a quiet room, eyes closed, mentally walking through every possible play before stepping out on the field. This isn't some motivational cliche, it is science, neuroscience to be exact, and here is why it works. When you visualize an action, your brain activates the same neural pathways as if you were actually physically doing it. Now think of the power that this gives you on the pitch. Imagine making the perfect time run in behind, dominating your opponent, visualizing that critical first touch under pressure, or that inch-perfect pass. Now, by dedicating just 10 minutes a day to mental reps, you're priming your brain for these moments in real matches. Now, when the pressure's on, you'll already have been there. And the next time that high-pressure moment comes, your brain just says, I've got this. And a pro tip here is right after this video finishes, take 10 minutes to visualize the key moments of your next match. You will feel the difference when the ref blows his whistle to start your next game. And now let's look at Tom Brady's pre-match routine. Now here he used same steps, same order every time. Why? Because routines create consistency, and consistency breeds confidence. As a footballer, your pre-game isn't just about stretching or lacing up your boots. It is about setting up the mental foundations for success, and whether that's reviewing tactics, a few breathing exercises, or listening to that one song that gets you really up for the game. These mental cues get you in the zone every time. Now think about this. What's your pre-game routine? If you don't have one, now is the time to create it. It doesn't need to be long. It just needs to be consistent. Build it, repeat it, and watch how your focus sharpens the minute you next step onto the pitch. Now, I hope you're enjoying the video so far and getting a lot out of it. Please do drop a comment below and tell me, what is your go-to mental cue before a match? I'd love to hear what gets you focused. And for now, let's move on to the obsessive attention to detail that Brady has. And what's important here is to know yourself and your opponents. Now here is what really makes Brady stand out: his obsession with detail. Now he doesn't leave anything to chance. Hours spent analyzing his opponents, but just as much time reviewing his own moments. Every tendency, every mistake, every potential edge. Brady knows them like the back of his hand. And as a footballer, this is where you can find your edge. You should know your opponents inside out. Do they press high? How do they set up on corners? What's their striker's preferred foot? for finishing. These details give you the edge and they can change a game. And don't forget about yourself. Review your own performances and do this ruthlessly. How can you have been quicker with a pass? Was your positioning off? Know your own game as well as your opponent's is where the elite separate themselves from the average. After your next game, analyze what's happened for you. Ask yourself, where could I have been 1% better? Now the next thing is his adaptability, preparing himself for the unexpected. Because Brady is famous for his adaptability, whether it's the unexpected weather or a surprise defensive play, he's always ready to adjust. And this is another thing that keeps him on top. Football is no different. Conditions will change. The opposition will shift their tactics. You may go a goal down with 5 minutes to go. So how do you stay calm? How do you respond? How do you prepare for the unexpected? Mentally rehearse those moments of chaos. Visualize how you're going to respond if you're suddenly up against a high press or your team goes down to 10 men. When you've mentally rehearsed the chaos, you don't panic. You simply thrive. And also know that relentless preparation will build unshakable confidence, because at the end of the day, all of Brady's mental work builds up to one thing: confidence. Confidence is not about arrogance, it's about trust. Trusting that you've put in the work, that you're ready no matter what. Because when you prepare, mentally, physically, you walk onto the pitch knowing that you're ready. And when you know that you're ready, you play with freedom, no hesitation, no fear. Remember, confidence isn't something that you either have or you don't have. It is built through relentless preparation. And once you have it, it becomes your greatest asset. Tom Brady's mental game is a masterclass in preparation, focus, and confidence. These strategies, visualization, pre-game routines, obsessive detail, adaptability, they are all tools that can take your football to the next level. So as you walk into your next training session or your next match, remember, your mind is your most powerful weapon. Start to use it. And if you've made it this far into the video, drop a GOAT in the comments below, signaling that you're ready to start thinking and playing like one. And also make sure to be a great teammate and share this in your WhatsApp groups.